Hello humans, Master Dinnerflex here, bringing you the low quality content you deserve, and today, you've been waiting, maybe, probably not, I don't know. I'm going to do some quick combos with Lair of Darkness. Now, I know it's been a full 45 seconds since I've last done some Lair of Darkness content, but to be fair, I don't have an excuse. But here's the thing. We got 3 Metaverse, which is insane. It's actually kind of crazy that Mark Zuckerberg has spent billions of dollars on Metaverse when I'm picking up a playset for like $5. Like, that's obnoxious. But the point of Metaverse at 3, I don't think people fully grasp how powerful that is for this deck specifically, because basically allows Lilith to be Lair of Darkness whenever it needs to be. And that is insanely powerful. So right here, I have a few, maybe 2 or 3 combos of Lair of Darkness. We're going to demonstrate some combos with how to make it work. And let's get into it. So for this first combo, all we need is Tour Guide. That's right. The Secret Lady of Lament is the one that gets everything set up on its own. So let's go ahead and start. We will normal summon Tour Guide, and with its effect, we can go ahead and summon Lilith. Now, we are going to link these two into Muckraker from the Underworld, but whatever you do, don't say her name on Twitch. You'll get in trouble. They'll pull a Hassan on you. So now, we're going to activate Muckraker. We're going to discard a card, and my Cracker is going to resolve, and we are going to summon Lilith. Now, Lilith has her effect. I've explained this like several months ago. This card allows whatever Tour Guide summons to basically be unnegated. That's the way this card works. Now, the downside is it can't be used as link material, but what if we just tribute it instead? For Lilith's effect, we are going to go ahead and resolve Lilith, and we are going to reveal 3 Metaverse. Hey, you know what Metaverse can get you at the start of your opponent's turn? It gets you Lair of Darkness. So, Tour Guide alone allows you to access the entire Lair of Darkness strategy. Because we saw 3 random cards, they're probably trap cards, and we've established Lair Lilith, not only Lair Lilith, but a 2000 attack Lilith, that it's not going to be casually ran over, so you can actually use this effect in an ideal situation. So yeah, my whole theory of Tour Guide being a Lady of Lament, it's not crazy anymore. You gotta trust me, It is a very simple demonstration, but I'm going to give you 2 more, just to kind of show you some of the cool stuff you can do with Metaverse. Now, for my next trick, what we're going to do is we need Lair of Darkness, Ties of the Brethren, and any level 3 Dark Fiend, which actually, because we have Lair of Darkness, it just needs to be a level 3 Fiend. We're going to go ahead and Ties at level 3. If there's Tour Guide and they waste a hand trap on it, poggers. It won't matter. And what we're going to summon is something I thought we would never have the ability to do. It really shows that Mystic Mine was legal for way too long. Honestly, that's all this combo shows. So we go ahead, pay our 2,000 for Ties, and Lilith will tribute Alice, and we are going to reveal 3 Metaverse. Alice will trigger, and we will get a follow-up Lady of Lament. Since we have 2 tributors, we could go for Loris, but we could also grab Lilith, just in case both these get outed. I will go for Loris, personally. And here, we still have 2 random cards in their hand, probably traps. Now, why did I do this? Why would I possibly grab Metaverse when I already have a field spell? Well, on our opponent's turn, our opponent needs to try to play. So they'll go ahead and summon a monster, and unfortunately for them, Lilith hit away, we get a new trap. Yay! And then we're done, right? Well, here's the cool thing about Lair of Darkness. There is not a single hard once per turn written on this card. So we're going to go ahead and activate Metaverse, and we will activate another copy of Lair of Darkness. Oh. So, our opponent tries again, establish another monster. We'll tribute Malice with her own effect and our opponent's monster, and we will reset the Metaverse. We get 2 quick tributes from Lair of Darkness, which is nice, and we establish 2 new traps on the follow-up. And with Metaverse, you can also get other targets besides Lair of Darkness. So that's really, really nice. But now, let's go into one final demonstration. Now, for this final demonstration, we're actually going to focus less on Metaverse and more about 2 archetypes having synergy. Yay! Now, you might know where this is going. So we're going to start off normal, tour guide, special, Lilith. So we got 2 Ladies of Lament on board right now. And then we will link these 2 into what will get you banned on Twitch. Cracker will activate her effect. We'll discard a card, revive Lilith, which will be an attack. And then we will go ahead, activate Lair, tribute with Lilith, and we will go ahead and set the card that creates synergy with this deck. Big Welcome Labyrinth, and during our end phase, we get a token. Now, I've demonstrated this combo in the engines you didn't think about, or whatever clickbaity title I used for it. This engine, whether it gets Lady or Lovely, has the ability to either cycle you more traps for follow-up turns while just being a big giant wall monster, or this one can proactively pop, it can proactively pop and cycle traps out of the graveyard. So they do the inverse, except, well, Lady doesn't give you an immediate interaction with Big. Lovely does at the cost of needing to control another monster, whereas Lovely is like indestructible and doesn't need another monster at all on your field. So they both have their ups and downs, but regardless, you would play both because they're both insanely good to go into. But regardless, the point I wanted to get across, let's go back to Lovely. In this deck specifically, you bounce a token, which triggers Lovely to rip a card out of her opponent's hand. We'll tribute with Lilith, get another trap, and use whatever traps. During our end phase, Lair will give our opponents a token. Then on the following turn, we can go ahead and use Big Welcome to bounce the token we gave them, and that just rips another card out of their hand. So, let's say both went after the cards in our opponent's hand, or field, whatever. Lovely got rid of 2 cards off of 1 trap activation, which is really funny. And then we have the rest of our responses, and we have a follow-up trap. So let's say our follow-up trap was like Metaverse. We'll activate it. We'll search Labyrinth instead of activating it. And then we'll go ahead and reset it. So more card advantage. Basically, perfect demonstration of like some layers of synergy with this deck. And it's actually just really cool. There's a difference between synergy and having familiar effects. I think people confuse the two. Decks being similar to one another, like let's say Altergeist and Traptrix, they don't have synergy. They just have a very common theme. But if you try to put those 2 decks together, you are left with something that is honestly pretty terrible and worse than the sum of its parts. Synergy happens when not only are they familiar, but they can actively like switch back and forth between each other. And the ultimate way you can decide which is which is, let's say that Traptrix Altergeist example. If you half your hand is Altergeist and half your hand is Traptrix cards, is it better than if you were to draw only Traptrix or only Altergeist cards? The answer is no, then they don't actually have synergy. But if the answer is yes, then there's real synergy. And that is what I wanted to demonstrate for this one. Thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed this video. I want to demonstrate this deck, and I will, but I'm going to wait until we're closer to Photon Hypertension. That way we can I can actually demonstrate this deck properly, because it's months away, so it's hard to really show off. But I actually think it's super fun, super interesting. But I can give you a Lair of Darkness deck profile very soon. Like I said, Mark Zuckerberg gave me a deal on a playset of Metaverse as all his stock is plummeting. But that's pretty cool. But yep, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. And remember, Master Dinner Flax will take your soul.